on payment solutions, which is going to be presented by Mr. Shaival Shah from Atom Technologies. Mr. Shaival Shah has 12 years of rich experience in the area of client serving, CRM, key account management. He is a regional manager, sales, marketing, business development and operations of Atom Technologies for Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. I welcome him on behalf of all of us. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Shaival Shah, and I represent Atom Technologies Limited. Before we move on, let me introduce myself a bit. I've been working with Atom for the last 4 years as a senior manager sales. I'm handling, as ma'am said, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan. Today, I'm going to talk on the various payment options available in the e-commerce market and how to choose the best payment gateway partner. Before I dwell into the said subject, let me put the context very clear so that you can relate it while subsequently during the presentation. So before we proceed, I would like to give a concise idea about my company, Atom Technologies Limited. Atom is acronym, any transaction on mobile, incorporated in 2006 as a payment processing company which offers various payment-based solutions through multiple channels like internet, IVR, mobile, and POS. We are a PCI DSS compliant company and a PA DSS compliant company having presence in more than 10 cities and a customer base of more than 10,000 merchants. We cater the following services, that is the internet payment gateway and net banking, which offers a certified payment gateway platform through which the customer, the merchant, can collect funds through credit cards, debit cards, IMPS, net banking online. It empowers the business houses to collect funds in a real-time environment. IVR. Atom is a leader in IVR payment collection domain. IVR basically enables the merchants to collect money through credit card and debit card over a phone call through interactive voice response system. IVR, according to me, is the most convenient and easy way to transact. The most important benefit in IVR is it removes the dependability on the internet. Mobile-based payments. Atom has its own mobile-based application. It's a proprietary-based application which works on almost all the mobile handsets. That is iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Java, Windows. The entire application is demarketed into different business segments. That is recharge, travels, entertainment, bill payments, subscription, insurance, etc. The customer cannot only enjoy the 50 plus services but also can pay on mobile through again the same payment options, that is the credit card, debit card, IMPS and net banking also. We are also into POS terminals. We have deployed about 10,000 plus terminals across India. So that was a concise idea about Atom. So let's move on to the next slide. Everybody here is talking about e-commerce. I was outside, many people met me and they were just asking about e-commerce. So now I am asking this question to you. What is your idea about e-commerce? Where is e-commerce today? Just in case anybody can share, apart from the industry experts. Anybody, who is actually planning to go for a website, online payment gateway. I just want him to make it more interactive, right? Rather than just I talking and you listening. So where is e-commerce today, according to you? Yeah. Baby growing? Growing up. Okay, anybody else? Fine. E-commerce basically started with IRCTC, that is the train ticket booking, airline ticket booking, travels, and then got evolved into the retail segment. And again, the retail segment got divided into two: inventory-based model and marketplace. Inventory-based model is something like which you own the business. You are the owner, you are the decision maker, the strategist, everything. Marketplace is something, let me give an example, that is a Flipkart, Snapdeal and Amazon. right? So it's up to the client to decide which model he wants to go for. Later on, it got evolved into a boutique store, that is the grocery stores and the apparel stores, fashion garments and etc. So what is more important in e-commerce? Why, what is important in e-commerce according to you? What is the most important thing in e-commerce? Customer, yeah, right, fine. Customers are there, fine. So what is the most important thing that you, basically, the entire business is driven by what? Absolutely right, sir. Most important is money. The entire e-commerce model is driven by revenue, right? Collecting money is very important in e-commerce. But really, very surprisingly, I still wonder why people are more preferring COD. According to me, COD is the most risky and expensive affair. I really wonder that why, maybe because of the faith, trust, but now the payment infrastructure has geared up like anything. Because of the PCI DSS certificates, PA DSS certificates and everything, payment gateway has become very secure. But still I wonder why CODs are being preferred. In CODs also, if you see the payment that finally reaches to the merchant is, I don't know, but please correct me if I'm wrong, it's 10 to 15 days.
People don't have debit and credit card in India. People don't have debit and credit card in India, so they prefer COD.
Huh.
So COD will be there in India till you don't have registration of people having option to pay on it.
Yeah, but when we are,
And one more reason could be the security in the transactions.
what kind of security actually, sir, we are talking about? I think PCI DSS and PA DSS, all the transactions are routed by V by V, all are 3D secure transactions. So I think it's completely secure. If you just go through the data of chargebacks, it's completely narrowed down to 0. So then why? You are saving cost, because in case of COD, the payment finally reached to the merchant in what? 10 to 15 days. But in case of online, it reaches it hits the merchant account in T+1 and maybe in T+2. Right? So as a Bania, definitely you have to count the interest part. Why we are not counting that?
What about trust?
Oh, that is the trust. So actually I just pointed out. But still you feel that you want to go for that kind of a concept, look and feel kind of a, otherwise Flipkart would not have done a 1200 crore sales in just 10 hours. So people are trusting, people have that kind of a trust and faith, because now as a company, as an aggregator, we are ensuring that before we board the merchants, the policies and the procedures are perfectly in place, so that it should be a win-win situation for both the parties. Right? Sorry? So you won't believe that one of my clients who previously used to do COD, actually he got fed up of COD, because most of the time what happened in COD, the house was locked, the concerned person is not there, so all this finally added to his cost and he starts eating up his profits. Okay, so finally he decided to go for this online business, because the most important thing for the merchant is money, right? He is genuine, okay, so why the customer is not trusting him? In case if the customer is not happy with the product, there are certain rules and policies and procedures which protect the customer also, right? And the companies like Atom, they are as an aggregator acting as a mediator. Then what is the harm in going for online?
So online is a problem. As you said, if the customer is not there, even if he is paid online, you have to go and deliver it again, and the cost will be anyway there.
No, sir, I am talking about the recurring cost. For example, if the house is locked, for example, if the concerned person is not
You
there.
have to go back and deliver that part.
So, sir, the courier companies are very professional. They charges per visit. So the thing is that, so it finally adds to the cost, na, sir?
Courier companies.
Okay, can we?
No, courier companies are making 3 to 4 attempts they make.
Okay, sir, let's go on. Can we keep this this thing after the presentation, so that we have a couple of things to throw at me.
Sometimes if you want to acquire customer, payment gateway is very good option, but it will work only in the metro cities where people are.
I think it's the old school thought basically still. That cash on delivery, it's like safe and secure. It's the old school thought actually.
Okay.
take some time.
Fine, sir. So can we proceed? And later on we can.
One more reason I find that people may change their mind once they purchase online, and if it is cash on delivery,
Yes.
if they make change their mind, so they may not take the delivery.
They will have
and
to
they will
evolve
return it.
actually.
Yes.
That evolution
Once you make
Sir-
purchase online, they will receive it.
Sir, then it's like no, it's the process that you are talking about, and I think it's an individual perception. My perception for COD is completely different because I have experienced something with respect to COD some time back. I do not want to name that company, but my experience was not that good, sir. Because as far as the refund part was concerned, I have to wait for a month or so, maybe more than that, and finally I ended up complaining, like over the mails, and finally I got my money back. So, anyways, it's fine. It's an individual's perception. So let's. So shall I go ahead? Okay. Also, one more thing which I have come across is the many retailers are not going for online business, and they are still reluctant to go for online business. I wondered why. Why one should not go for an online business? And many of the retailers have become the suppliers and have gone to the marketplace. So my question is very simple. Then where is their identity? People don't know them. They know only the marketplace. So I think that it's like the retailers should go for the online business, because I as a Bania, I think very simple. Okay, I'm a very calculative guy. If I buy a shop out there for say, and in a very good area for say 50 lakh rupees, why not to go for a virtual outlet for just 1 lakh? Virtual this thing for just 1 lakh. A website of mine can be done just for 1 lakh rupee. Yes, I have to spend some money on publicity, advertisement, but that I can manage from the interest which I will be earning from the balance amount. So I think we should think like a Bania, and I think online is the best platform wherein you can think. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So in both the channels, brick and mortar, the existing one.
So, sir, definitely, sir, we can. What actually, I understand that you are favoring us,
No, I'm not
but
favoring.
I know, sir.
I'm saying it's not such a big concern because
No, sir, you are right. I think the concept is still there, sir. I don't deny the fact, but my perspective about COD is different, sir. Okay, when everything is available online, then why we are going for COD? Ultimately, something which is going to come by courier, then let it be online.
Because
What is the harm?
Because even today in brick and mortar, the wholesalers are selling at 50 days credit to the retailers. So that situation is even existing today.
So there are two things. I think first of all, you spoke about the customer from the customer perspective, that customer likes look and feel. Second, we are talking on a different ground. So what I believe that first of all, if you are thinking about the customers are getting a credit of 48 days if they are paying by credit card. Yes or no, sir? Right? Okay. And because of that credit period, they are not compromising on the quality of the product, right, sir? So everything has its own advantages and disadvantages, which we'll discuss later once the presentation is done, sir. Right, sir?
Credit card transaction can be tracked by income tax. You pay in cash, you will see. There is a lot of
Sir, कौन है ये आदमी? Sir, I cannot comment on that.
online so somebody is buying and doesn't want to pay by credit card.
So, I believe that the reading is like choosing your spouse, that is a payment gateway partner. I believe that choosing a right payment gateway partner is not less than choosing a spouse, because we are not married to get divorced. They both can make your life heaven or hell, either ways. So, a right payment gateway partner can definitely change the entire business economics. But before going for example, we decide to get married. So what are the two options available with us? Either we get married or either we don't get married. Okay. If we don't get married, then forget, the matter stops there. Okay. The similar thing applies to this also. We have to decide which business model we want to go ahead. Right? Whether we want to go for online or whether we want to go for offline. If offline, then there is there is no discussion. The matter ends there. But if we are going for online business, then again there are multiple choices and options which are available in front of you. Do you have any plans in future to launch your own IVR, to set up your own call center? Do you have any plans in future to launch your own mobile application, proprietary based? So all these questions, first of all, before starting any business, I think the merchant should think from that perspective before selecting a payment gateway partner. Otherwise, you have to marry many, right? And that's not viable. So it is very important to select a right payment gateway partner who understands your business in different phases of your life. Similarly, like a partner who understands in your ups and downs in different phases of your life. So that is the reason I have related the spouse to the payment gateway partner. Choosing your the business model. The business model again gets divided into two. That is the inventory based model or the marketplace model. That again it is a choice of the merchant whether he wants to go for an inventory based or else he wants to go for a marketplace. But as I say, that inventory based model is something which is in the control of that business owner. Okay, he is the decision authority, he is the decision maker. He decides how to run the business. But marketplace is something which I don't want to quote any example, but marketplace is something like not just sitting and watching what is happening. Okay, so I believe that the business model, first of all, the client has to have in his mind before going for a payment gateway partner, right? Anything in this? Any questions? Nothing came? Okay. So choosing the payment partners for maximizing revenue. I believe that customer is on the top and customer experience is very important for all of us in order to survive. So before selecting a payment gateway partner, the merchant should also ensure that all the services are being provided by the payment gateway partner, just to ensure more customer delight in future. Multi-EMI, I think we all are aware about what is EMI, like it's equated monthly installments, which again allows the cardholder to purchase a product and not pay at once, but the principal amount gets divided into equated monthly installments just so that you do not have to compromise on the quality of the product just because of the budgetary constraints, right? So this multi-EMI is, I think, is one of the very imperative things that merchant has to consider before going for a gateway. Second is the discount engine. Discounts are always appreciated by each and everyone. But how does it make difference with a payment gateway partner? Payment gateway, basically companies are connected with the banks. They are associated with the banks. They are already integrated with the banks for the payment gateway thing. Okay, so they have a one-to-one relationship with each of these banks. So what we do here at Atom, we basically roll out the offers given by the merchant on the different banks' websites. And honestly, sir, please trust me, this is done for free. So the customers can get an access to the entire database of that particular bank. And banks are entertaining this because they are rolling out good offers for their clients. So discount engine is something which you need to check with your payment gateway partner that whether they are offering it or not. Single checkout option, which is a very hassle-free kind of a thing, which is very convenient and comfortable for the cardholder. He just have to register once on a particular website. He just have to enter the credit card details, expiry and CVV number just once. And when he visits that website again, he just have to enter his mobile number or email ID and the rest of the details are fetched by the system from the database. So he doesn't have to go into that hassle kind of a thing of entering the card number again and expiry date and everything. And he immediately proceeds for the checkout. Single checkout option, I feel it's similar to a hotel or a mall which offers a valid parking and the one which doesn't offer. The one which doesn't offer, we all know that we have to manage anything to find out the parking, and we go all the way have to go to the basement and everything, and finally we reaches the destination after 15-20 minutes. So it's very clear that single checkout is something which basically delights the customer. Load balancing and smart bin routing. I think I have come across many clients of mine who basically doesn't know what is load balancing basically, or probably they have never taken interest to understand what is load balancing. Load balancing is something they have to actually say, for example, as my company Atom, we provide this gateway to the merchants, okay, and we ensure at the back end that if one gateway goes down, the merchant is immediately shifted to another gateway, so he never faces a downtime, okay. Wherein if the customer has gone for an individual gateway, and if the gateway goes down, the entire business goes for a toss. So load balancing is something which I urge to the merchants to check with the payment gateway partner whether they have this in place or not. just to ensure the 100% uptime. That's it. So that the business is not lost. Wallet is known as also like the gift cards, the loyalty cards, the prepaid cards, cash cards. Many names are associated with this wallet. Wallet is basically an ideal replacement of cash and voucher, and it can be easily recharged through any medium, that is net banking, credit card and debit card. Wallet is not a credit card or a bank account, but if you are using it, it can replace most of the features of a bank current account. It also improves what we see, what we believe that it has improved the experience, overall experience, shopping experience of the customer. If you visit a food court in Alpha One Mall, you will find many food joints. You have to buy a card of a certain value and you can just redeem at any of these food joints. You don't have to pay cash at different joints. And finally, when you give it back at the counter, the balance is given to you in cash. It is as simple. So the user is relaxed and the entire experience is very much comfortable for him. Second is the simplification of refunds. Simplification of refund means the refunds as far as a prepaid card is concerned is very easy. That doesn't mean that it is complicated with credit card and debit card, but the refunds in credit card and debit card, it takes place in say 24 hours, 36 hours or maybe 72 hours depending on the bank. But in case of prepaid cards, the money is lying with the merchant. So immediately it is refunded to the customer. And obviously when your money comes back again in the prepaid, obviously the retention is going to be high, the loyalty remains very high, the customers are satisfied. So once the customers are satisfied, you don't have to worry about the retention and loyalty. They are going to be with you only for the rest of their life. And fourth, the most important thing is the gift cards, which you find across the counters. In case if you have visited Pantaloons and you offer your credit card, physical card, and that gets swiped on the machine. Those are the POS terminals. Yes, sir. We are associated with Union Bank of India for providing the EDC machines. Bank is mandatory in this business. So that you need to decide how I am different than EBS, CCMU. Because yes, I am an aggregator like them only. Okay, I am an aggregator like them, but that is your call how you will differentiate me. Yes, sir. Competitor, whatever you want to say. Yes, we are in the same business. Yes, sir, we are in the same business.
So my query is regarding the gift card. So as everything is moving towards and electronic form, so probably in coming future there will be a time wherein even the voucher will go electronic. The code now already like Shopper Stop website has already started moving towards e-voucher and e-code. How do you look for the validation of e-voucher and e-code at the box or at any terminal, which is not been driven by the company? For example, Shopper Stop. If I am giving out a voucher code from my system, which is a unique code, how can your system help us to validate at the Shopper Stop outlet if someone is going with the e-voucher code?
See, there are two things. First of all, the gift card I have spoke in context with the online. Okay. The same gift card can be utilized and can be swiped on that terminal also, provided that software we have to install on that terminal. Okay. Separate terminals are provided for gift cards. Okay. So basically the gift card which I have spoken about is in context with the websites, using it over the website. And there is a two-factor authentication in that. Okay. One is the atom pin, second is the coupon code which the merchant they themselves create at the back end. So there is a two-factor authentication basically, and there is a process, entire process which is driven by Atom, and accordingly the merchant has to integrate it on the website. Okay. So basically it's a kind of a coupon code, it's an Atom pin also which is there. It's a two-factor authentication which is as per the RBI guideline. Right?
But is my query is Atom capable enough to help me if for the if I'm going and generating my own code? For example, I want to sell my voucher, Shopper voucher from my side, and I generate a code. Can Atom help me to validate it at Shopper?
See, the coupon codes are created by whom? Let me answer.
How do you want to validate it?
No, one second. Okay, yes. Please, yeah,
Can
sure.
charge on the boss directly through the
I'm just saying, you give me a voucher code worth some $1,000 and you give me the code ABCD.
Yeah.
I come to redeem or someone else comes to redeem. What do you want to validate? Just one.
It's the code, it's the value on the code. so that anyone comes to the voucher code, as soon as he enters the form, it should say that the code is validated and the worth 1,000 rupees has been redeemed and the product has been generated over you.
Sir, that is that you have to decide whether you want Atom to manage the entire database for you, whether you want the Atom to feed those coupon codes in their system, or you want it to be fitted in your system. If you are giving the entire contract to my company, definitely we do that. Okay, ultimately it is what? It is validating, and validating is our business only. So validating is not a big deal. Okay, it's up to you whether you want Atom to generate codes for your clients or not. Okay, so because if I am validating, those codes needs to be stored in my database, right, sir? So it's up to you now.